Looks like a bet 24.
Oh,
It's all in, 5,700.
And a call.
Alright,
Look at first
And-
hand.
oh.
Ace king versus ace king.
Not
Whoa.
good.
Crazy.
Last king, not even spades.
Runner ace.
Would've been in on the flop anyway.
Gordon, you take your chips. Get off the floor.
Yes, yes, dear.
I'll take those.
Did ya? They would've went in anyways.
Right.
After the flop.
After the
That's
flop,
good.
he's not going anywhere.
No.
Top.
I got a 21. Call.
Call. And re-up.
Check.
Bet 3,000. And a call.
Call.
Fold.
Well, you feeling satisfied now, Teddy? Because I can go on busting you up all night.
When are you gonna do me a favor? The
On my
phone, can you
Can you set my phone? I don't know if one of you guys told me
Phones.
phones.
Set it so it's the display is not shutting off. Like it never shuts off, kind of.
Kind of thing.
I don't know where to go for that either, but
Just going, keep going, should be in settings.
fold.
Tell me to pocket queens.
That's all the show?
Pocket queens.
We gotta put the cards over this, right?
I'm not feeling fully doubling you up.
Why not? I'm a good guy.
You can have something.
Well, you feeling
I knew I
satisfied
was
now,
good when
Teddy?
you,
Because
as
I
soon
can
as
go
you
on
started
busting
thinking
you
about
up
it, I
all
was
night.
good. I just knew you could get there, so I didn't know whether I wanted to call. The pot was big enough there. I was happy with the fold. But I would have
The
taken
only
the
thing I
call
was
too.
on was a draw and a no.
I would have taken the call too. You get there, you get there.
I don't really know where to go either.
Probably in the display settings somewhere. I can figure it out. It's alright.
turn off?
It's on your sensor, Jeremy.
So actually,
Oh, you're big blind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, thanks.
I know. 4-4.
Yeah, the power save mode is off, so I don't know what else can see me off.
Sorry, bet it's 12.
Can you read down and play?
And call.
Anterior.
That's funny.
Yeah, and sorry.
Well, flustered. Here we go.
When the time out.
Yeah,
Yeah, just make sure it's
Turn off.
Well, it's got 10 minutes, but that's all we got from that.
Really? Okay.
10 minutes is fine.
No, there should be more options. You should do a scroll.
Never, it should say never.
Yeah, it should say
15,
never.
30, 1, then give me the number.
100.
No.
That one anyway.
Call.
That's good.
I just wanted so I can see the chat. And,
Always on this one.
Okay. Oh, yeah, if you
yeah,
can.
you can click that one.
So always.
Sorry, actually, you should.
Chill.
No, that's just the clock.
We're good, Dave.
Oh, sorry. Checked around?
My
My
bad.
bad.
Hard to hear with your canceling headset.
I didn't really
think of that.
Look at that
Ace high.
We're not really all a bunch of donkeys.
Yeah.
Oh, you find it?
Well, it says two. Something wrong with it. Says always on display. I put that.
We have to go to
Do that. Show always.
Yeah, you just put it over there.
Been on threshold. That's always on display. Should hold always on display.
Yeah, it doesn't matter too much.
Well, maybe that works.
Even if you put it on a 10 minute thing,
thing, like that's
if I
fine.
have pressed it every 10 minutes, it's not a big deal. I just didn't, it would
It was
off
shutting
like every
15
15.
seconds, so it's...
It's changed now.
Okay.
10 minutes.
Another 4.
Yeah,
Do you need to
blind
bind?
or anti.
Hold. That's a bit, 22. Just catching up with the chat now. Yeah, sounds like I don't know.
I don't know who that guy is, what's he saying?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's
Sometimes
there's some shots and stuff
One
on
guy
this.
saying that you got, your streams are awesome. First time you've done.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably more than likely just a bot.
Uh-oh.
Especially when it came back to back.
Call.
Call.
26.
Call.
One more.
Yeah, need one more. Characters.
Check.
Shoot. What did you guys do on block check around?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. And check. Bet 2,000. Oh, sorry, guys. Trying to make sure that got great.
Set of 5,000.
That's the view, that we want to have.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't
Look at that stuff right now.
Unfortunately.
There's too much
Too
going
much going
on.
on. Yeah.
It's one of those things I'll just check it later. Someone in the chat will tell me that it's something's wrong anyway. Dan, go again. It says ouch. Must have the previous hand 10 minutes behind.
So,
Well, yeah, they just played the Kings versus King.
yeah.
You're they, by the way. I keep forgetting, I'm watching it on TV and forgetting it's here.
Yep, since Dan's in the chat, he's gonna have to let me know if
Something's off or something looks weird. Maybe there's no sound.
There's no.
So officially,
Water here?
yep,
Yep,
there's free water in the fridge.
Checking the smoke. Checking the smoke. Checking the smoke. Aces. Thought you were gonna fire that third bullet.
You make my stack a little bigger. Thank you.
I hope the green stuff is working all right. Well, show me comments from everywhere.
Yeah, I always see it outside the table. See the top of your head. Okay, that's it. That's the deal.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I asked my wife and daughter, "Yes, you."
Alright.
Break the camp.
Yeah, for sure. It's only the back of my head. Yeah, there you go.
$25 here.
500.
Says 11,000. It's probable pluses. Mine. Get one. Did you get it? Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
Give me two good carries I can show you. Two win carries, four colors? Yeah, and then I win. So we need to handle this four colors. Well, who could have started, right? Today is pretty cloudy.
Check.
3, 6, right?
Wait a minute.
Check.
Did you check?
Check.
Okay.
Okay.
Bet 400.
400.
All out poker. We gotta open up the page, yeah, this is page 3, yeah.
Bet 2,000. All in. Says 65. Oh, there we go. Facebook messages are coming in. There's an audio feed where wherever you were talking, Dave, it's like it's picking you up twice, just an FYI.
Oh, the mic in the headset.
Oh, yeah. I
I
figured
figured maybe it's one of those, but I'd have to go and check the audio input.
that's
So you just got the one camera doing the feed?
No, it switches.
Oh, okay.
I was
That
just
switches
on there
its own,
looking,
yeah.
it's been switching funny, you're on there once.
Oh, shoot, ones are up. 300.
Look,
that one.
66. 67. Everybody?
66 late. No, 67, sorry.
Well,
Good that.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
ooh,
Uh-oh.
7.
Why is there fucking...
next good.
What's going on here?
Okay. Very good, Frank.
Yep. 38. Go up.
No, saving money.
How much you have?
Yeah.
My ace gonna be
You're the same. Yep.
Twice.
Last time I heard the big blind was the kings. I looked on it first grade. I had a king. I'm like, the other one didn't match. Not even close.
Not even the same suit?
For me? Oh yeah.
Same suit?
I didn't say they weren't. But
Ah.
I can't call two all-ins.
Oh, right.
No.
What'd you fold?
Pocket jacks.
There?
Wait 10 minutes and you'll see.
I gotta go check that audio thing, and you can just...
10 minutes.
I'm gonna pause the blinds, just give me 1 minute here.
No, I had queen,
I'm gonna check this, because it's quite important.
queen suited too.
Let's see what's going on here. Commentary Mike picking me up twice.
Yeah.
That's why I said I wanted to see the flop, but
I mean, it shouldn't,
queen.
so I don't know what's going on with there.
They were suited.
Right.
Probably the same suited
Yeah,
as you,
I don't
and
know.
walked right in and
Something
gave you the
I'm gonna
chip.
have to check later, unfortunately, because everything looks good on my end.
Mike Davidson.
No, I don't know. Everything should be good on my end, so I'm not sure what. That's something I'll have to figure out another time, unfortunately. So, we'll. Sorry about the delay here. We're gonna get started again. All right. Sorry, we're good to go. Jesus Christ. Fold. That is 12. Call.
Sticky first.
Check. Bet is 22. Call. Fold.
Check. That is 4,000. Fold.
Buttons go over.
Use the button.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm not reading.
Okay, thank you.
It's bet 26. All in says 14,300.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was.
Nice hand.
Yeah.
You got older.
That's the nuts.
Not the nuts. You got PTSD, don't you? I've heard it played.
I was in Dublin when I was in.
Yeah, what happened?
He went out in.
You have an ace. I didn't know you could do that. I've seen that in a while. I'm shocked you actually didn't raise pre-flop. You should just call with your ace four. But I was calling anyway, so you would have tripled out.
If you would've called, I would've.
Well, you went all in.
I would've had something.
I'm
Only
just
had
shocked
ace
you didn't
four.
go, you didn't go pre-flop. Well, thank you for not going all in pre-flop.
Might next time.
I'll take a chop over a loss any day.
Wouldn't be
All
tough.
that big blind.
Because you folded? Yes, it was.
Wow.
No, it's 3 and 6.
6 and 6 for you, yes.
All in, 3,700.
All in.
All in says 11,300.
Not go again? Oh, definitely.
It's a little behind now. Oh, my goodness.
Look at that.
So lucky.
Wow. 37.
I don't know what you call. You knew it was coming. Yeah, you knew it.
I knew it was coming.
I had a feeling.
Fuck yeah.
I busted out on CMB last night, Queens versus Lines, they turned it on.
If he doesn't call, you probably would.
Me? If he called,
I
No,
don't
if he
always
didn't
get
go.
lucky.
if he just calls her, I'll call for sure.
That's why I went all in. I didn't want anybody else.
No, for
That's
sure.
why I had Jack.
I
I
figured
get it.
Jacks
The
is
I get it.
as good as I'm seeing all night, so.
Yeah, if it was just
Matter.
one
It's
of
a
them,
very
you probably would've
strong
called.
Two out of
they're
four.
not doing
Yeah.
it come the new year. That they didn't find it to be enough of a moneymaker, basically. But it's good. Like, I mean, it's a turbo, so it's fast, but the structure's good.
Management base always have a hard time understanding poker. Like, it's not a big money maker, but it brings people in and it never loses money.
That's what I said.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Option, check.
if they track, they put player cards everywhere
Yeah.
for everything, they would be able to track the poker players that come in to tournaments and the money that they spend that isn't on poker, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they don't track any of that stuff, and then they make decisions, and I'm like, but all the
information.
value of poker is not necessarily in poker.
But it's 26.
And you don't have the data to say that you're not using money.
I don't, I talk to them all the time. When I was there, the manager actually listened to me a lot, which was good.
Well, I mean, I think they listen to Amber too, but bottom line for bottom line, he doesn't really have that as a whole.
It's just that they don't know. They don't have a poker background. They don't
Flash,
know
yeah, just have the dealer.
really what
Check.
comes in.
All in says it's 10,800.
They see how much it made.
Call.
Pair on the board.
The thing is, they never lose money. And anytime you bring people in, that's why I was talking to them earlier with Sarah, is like, you get them in here, that's half the battle.
One's karma, man. You don't buy stack up.
They're in the building, that's what
We're
you
doing
want.
it for Parker, we're buying food,
Well, not the whole stack, that's the blues.
$100 on the food separates.
Perfect.
Freaked out last one that, no one went all chopped up. He told me that he had to
Call them all
come
and
like
that's what you
fifth
did.
or something to break even on the day.
the game. We should have had three slots. He put it out there.
He was into the table
Big
games
enough. I was
operating
thinking that right after I did it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
Chris,
don't
it's
get
okay,
it.
not bad. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Even some of the people that win,
Win some, lose some.
take their trash outs and go right down to.
Oh, right, yeah. And that was the idea of doing a room share for that beat too. That's when it was up to like 300,000. I actually got it changed.
It sucks because they have the best tournament structure. Like, so right now with Rich,
Bet
where
is
it's not
2,400?
working at all. It's the best structure, the best payment structure, and then they just. Want some real interested in working it.
It's always been like that. It's just not. They don't see the value of it, the rate.
Call.
They could have big tournaments there. They could have that conference room or whatever. And they could fill it now with a huge, weekend tournament.
Yeah, they don't have the dealers or dealer hours.
Check. Check.
Well, you feeling satisfied now, Teddy? 'Cause I can go on busting you up all night.
I told Jeff, I said I would deal casually. So I just do tournaments. Once a month or whatever.
Alright, people, have fun.
They don't want
Hey,
to.
yeah.
See you next time.
Yeah, Chris, thanks for coming.
See you, Chris.
The perfect flop for a pair here.
I'm sure we get quite a few people that will be. The problem is, once a month, they don't want to lose a player and catch a player. They gotta wait a year. When you leave, a year to play. When I left, it was 24 hours. Like a year, it's a little excessive, especially in a small place. It's not like, it's not like you learn anything that you can use. I don't know. I don't see the.
Call. Bet is 35. All in says 4,500.
48 with the
4,800?
small blind.
Oh, yeah, right.
Should I don't know. 45, eh?
You can fold.
48. 48.
Oh, should be sold. I'm committed.
Okay, another race.
Cards flush again?
Put a pair of six, and that's six enough. Good.
Good flop for sixes. No, not really.
Alright, there you go, man.
One night, Bernie.
Yep, get that.
Oh, good
Just
showing.
here, man. Just see what you heard.
See what I heard. Good.
Okay, Bernie, thank you for coming.
Can I get some black chips from someone?
Let's see, Patrick Casey, just doing it when you're sitting at the table.
Patrick Swayze said?
Casey. No. Brad Richard says this is fun. Mike is off, but looks good. Yeah, I turned off my headset mic because it was apparently very distracting. So.
Like an echo going on.
Yeah, well, I think it might be a bandwidth it too, or just like where I have it a little bit further from my computer and it's wireless. Maybe something like that. So. Bet of 2,500.
Is it all being saved, like recorded as well? Is it all being recorded and saved as well, or is it just once it's?
Yeah, it'll be.
Can you go back and edit and do some like, clips and stuff?
No, because I don't have the. I can, but it would be off the main stream, right? So everything that I kind of cut, it won't be good. I don't think it will be good. It's hard to say, but I don't know.
So basically, once the stream's done, the footage is gone, or is it getting saved?
I'm not sure. Like I'm talking about like raw footage, so like that I use for edits.
Yeah.
The main stream will be on all the social medias, but.
So once it's done, can they watch later?
Yes.
Hey, Tony, can you put it on the sensor for me, please? Okay, thank you. I just didn't have anything started. Okay, that was 1,200. You're not watching the screen, right?
No, loudly.
Well, I mean, it doesn't. It's not really good for the game.
No. It's like I'm watching myself on camera, so.
Yeah.
I think some of the comments is that Brad.
Sorry, I'm good.
Pretty sure. It is. Was that? Someone asked,
Is
that
there
Brad
an
Pitt?
ante missing here?
Oh,
Comments?
that's my auntie and my big one.
In the comments, they
Oh,
asked.
you folded,
if
sorry.
That was Brad Pitt sitting.
Call. Okay.
Patrick Swayze, I guess, or something. Patrick Swayze up. I'm there wondering why Brad
Tony
Pitt's
Bruce.
there. Whatever be Brad Pitt will do something
Check,
live.
check,
You guys
check,
will get some bad luck.
1,000. Oh. That is 25. Brad says someone got a one-outer. And he's also in the chat, says, video looks awesome. Good, I'm glad, I'll be spending my day tomorrow watching it. And
So you got the one out of Katie?
I'm assuming it's the only one that makes
Oh, yeah.
sense to me.
Same as when you got that one outer out on me, I never forgot that. Fuck, it's the worst I've ever hit, I've never had a bad beat like that. I had a set of sixes, you had a set of deuces on the flop, you had a deuce on the river.
Yeah.
You only had one out.
The lines will be up next hand.
That was great.
Yeah, that was
I
crazy.
flopped quad against John Drysdale last night at the casino.
That is
I don't know if
46.
you guys know John, but he was like so excited to get his money in that he was like busily counting his stack.
call
He
it.
had no idea that I had bought and he was still
Seven,
counting his
probably
stack, and
4,000
finally he says
total.
it's
Yep.
6,700, and he looks up.
Captain in.
Shannon says,
4,000.
I don't think she's losing, John.
All right,
He
so it's
finally
flipped.
looked at my check. Within like full 25 seconds, probably, someone called me on my card. And he was very angry.
No bounty. Good game, Kevin.
Yep, the game, guys.
Okay, well,
Hey, good game, Kevin. Thanks for coming.
Look up with her on dragon.
Oh, here. I'm kind of hoping the followers, you'll probably hear a couple like rounders stuff coming up on the, oh shoot, that was cool. On the mics, or not the speakers. That's usually when like somebody subscribes or something, but it's supposed to show me in the chat, but it's not.
You mean rounders?
Well, it's like every time somebody subscribes, it would say like, I don't know, like a thing from rounders. That's 2,500. I thought this headset would work well, where it was like, oh, it's wireless, you know, and it would. No, I guess not. That's okay.
lines are up.
Yeah, 4 and 8. They were last name as well. So.
Did you change it to tablet?
I did, yeah. Thank you for the reminder, so I always forget. Screws
I'm
every-
like,
it screws
not that I'm
everything up.
saying I think you did, but
It's always good to check. I don't
It's
mind
happened
you guys
before.
checking. Too many times. It's happened too many times.
45.
But it's 45.
See you, Kevin. Where did gone, man?
If it was him, though, I don't remember, like I said.
Yeah.
All in says 10,800.
Alright.
Could be right, could be wrong. We never know. Could be close.
yeah, looks right.
Should be close.
8, 9, 10, 10, 8.
Oh.
Nice as ace queen.
Roll the
So you like it? You like it?
Well, I hit the brute on it, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna lose mine eventually. There it is.
10,600. Where's the play-by-play, dude?
But I wasn't gonna chase him right to the river for sure over there.
Yeah, that's the only downside. You don't have my, oh my gosh, you need to go.
It was exciting though.
Yeah.
That one I didn't know I was gonna lose that one because when 3 times in a row, 2 times in a row.
Are you feeling satisfied now, Ted? Because I can go on busting you up all night.
No, that's good. It's got a feeling. feeling or logic, I don't know what's the
Jeremy. That's 1200.
20,
Gonna be
right?
16.
Gotta be 16.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's what I was like wondering what the tablet was. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't pick
I
onto
was
that.
thinking I was still playing.
The tablet now has predictive settings, so if I put in like 16, it'll automatically put 1600.
You didn't know Katie's gonna fuck it up?
No, well, I was putting it in. I'm like, why is it not doing the predictive setting?
I predict Katie's gonna underbet.
That is 35. Oh. Devin, how many started and what was the buy-in? There's basically a $40 buy-in, $40 rebuy, $40 add-on. I think we had 11 tonight. Had a couple of cancellations. But we had 2 tables going and Brad says I sound clearer without the mic, so that's the direction I'm going to be going. Let's talk a little louder, I guess.
No more mumbling, Dave.
No more mumbling. Oh. 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 Check. That is 23. Oh. Check. That is 25. Call.
Call it.
All in says 4,100.
I think it's 45, I had.
45, yeah. That's probably. says, I called the clock on the pirate.
This Tony's taking too long.
No, I don't think so. He gives me a chance to catch up. I don't mind the deal. These big blinds. It actually works out perfectly, believe it or not. Fold.
25.
25 is the bet.
Play the cash game. You don't play for an hour and you make a raise and everybody folds.
Mad.
That is 28. Oh. You gotta change it. Yeah, okay. That is 35. Call. Check. Call on says 8,700. Call.
Deal day? Stuff to do?
I mean, yeah, honestly, yeah, if you want to, that would give me a chance to kind of,
You could go to the commentary booth. You could go to the commentary booth.
I could, yeah, I could actually kind of set that up properly and see what's going on. Yeah, if you don't mind, actually, I would really appreciate that. All right, thank you guys for the tips. Maybe half,
Doesn't matter.
no, it's a half.
You won't be able
Half.
to.
Is it half now?
Yeah, we're down to half.
Ask Big Ron. Ask Andy, sorry.
Half Andy.
I forgot I gotta use this.
You remember how to do that?
It's been a while. 24.
Okay. What's up, everybody? Jeremy decided to deal for me. I'm gonna come over here to the commentary booth. Now you guys get to hear me in my calling the action. Glad you guys could be here. You know, we're first time running a stream, so. Looks like the cameras are a little bit off, but we'll work on that. We'll work on the stream. Oh, no worries. It's like neither player hit anything.
That is
looks like that was it. I'm liking this new UI for the skins. Gotta trying out the pro version of the Poker GFX. So
Just have it.
Oh, perfect.
could actually probably take over the camera switching, but I don't know how that would be. I'd actually like to see how this tablet's working. It's kind of how. Why don't I see the chat anywhere? I have to bring that up. I don't see you guys chatting anywhere. Peter with the ace-6 of clubs. Let's bring it up on my phone, I guess. Sorry, what's going on here? Okay. Raised to 4.5K. Couple folds. Everybody folds, looks like. Okay. Time betting just flat calls, the 800. A lot of the players don't really have much. Ooh, a club draw now. This could get interesting. Gaetan has he ended up hitting that straight. Peter folds in a flush draw. The action's moving pretty fast. I find it's hard to really see what's going on. Oh, actually, both players end up having the straight. I forgot. He's got the 7.
Straight.
Let's see a player.
Queen's been good to
Julian
you.
in the chat. Dave, I paid you for the OnlyFans feed. When does that start? Ha ha ha. Also, this is actually a cool feed. Well done. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's going well. I find the action's a little bit too quick. It's hard to kind of keep up a little bit. Like you see, Katie just folded there. We don't know. Yeah, Tony folds. Everybody's folding.
It's only 4 anti though.
4 NG? Oh, I was putting the same amount.
It's 25.
Always.
This is the first round.
Don't have any graphics or anything, so. Oh, Jeremy's not doing anything on the tablet. That's why. There we go. Yeah, see, it's hard to do both at the same time. That's why with the camera switching and stuff, but when players are acting quite quick, cameras can't really keep up. But we got an all-in. I can't hear any audio. Do you guys hear audio? figure that out. More problems, more problems. It's like Eves, pocket queens. Looks like a $3,500 bet. Ace 3 for Peter. Looks like he got rid of it. Not a very good flop for Katie. He's got the overpair of the queens. Katie's gonna make the call. Seven of diamonds comes down. It's gonna open it up a little bit. Katie's now got the king high flush draw. He goes all in.
13-7.
Katie with the bottom pair and a flush draw. See if she can get away from it. If we look at the top right corner with Katie's outs, 3 of her outs are missing and they've been folded.
Well, you feeling satisfied now, Teddy? Because I can go on busting you up all night.
Oh, looks like we just got a new subscriber. Sorry, I just missed it. Katie's gonna call. Oh, Katie hits the boat. Katie ends up hitting the boat.
Hi, Sam.
Wow.
Good luck, everybody.
Unlucky for Guy. Guy gets eliminated from this tournament. Katie ends up hitting the out that she needed.
Look at it twice to see what happened there.
I know.
Very unlucky.
That is not the part I expected to hit there.
Down like, what, 4,000 at one point?
37,636. Wow. That was pretty sick. Brad in the chat says, sick turn, Jesus. Daniel Richard, ouch. Ooh. Remember, you guys are 10 minutes behind me, so it's hard to remember which hand you guys are talking about. One on here, Tony. It's a pair of sevens. Looked like it was blind versus blind action, or dealer versus blind action. Their aggression frequency. Everyone's hovering around that 30% mark, except one player. I believe it's probably Richard.
I just didn't want to see a queen there. You've been hitting queens like there's no tomorrow.
No queens over too. No under flush
Baton with the queen 4 suited. Looks like he's going to make it 35. Looks like Jeremy did not update the blinds. I'm just going to go remind him quick.
Oh.
Stack sizes will probably be off a little bit. It's weird, I can't hear anything in there. I feel like I'm like watching this but with no sound. I'm sure they have sound, but they don't have sound.
That is strange.
I don't know, don't think it'll be right. All right, we're back in the commentary booth. Rad. Dave, you sound great, bud. Yep, I'm actually with my proper commentary mic, not just a headset. Katan makes another bet. 3.5k.
All in.
Peter's got pocket kings. Shoves all in. 12.7k. Still a little bit of a chunk out of his stack. He's got 50k in his stack. Makes the good fold. See if Peter's going to show it. He does not. Peter does not show his hand. See if I can figure out how to get a. I don't have any audio on my end, which is kind of annoying. Another hiccup. Figure it out. So Katie's gonna go for the min bet. Tom's gonna defend from the big blind. Katie's got a gut shot, but the ace high is still good here too. Or no, sorry, Catan has a pair of threes. My mistake. Looks like going check all around. See if Catan's gonna think that his three is good. Fires at a 4k bet. Katie folds.
First time here from the swimming or his wife.
No,
Oh, I assume it isn't right.
no, I just play here.
No reason, because we were talking about value verse, I thought you were part of helping out.
You guys may hear a double stream here. I'm actually gonna go and check out the stream.
We're friends.
Just because the audio is a little bit weird, and this kind of gives me the opportunity. I don't get a dealer often, so it would be nice to just kind of see what it is. So you guys are going to hear a double stream here. Where's the YouTube feed? There we go, we're live. Actually, I'm going to mute my mic. Okay. Looks like it sounds good. Everything kind of sounds all right.
Oh, there's two cards, right?
Yeah.
Looks like we might have had a little misdeal. Little misdeal action.
Could've been ace king. Could've been
Look
ace
at this
seven.
king.
Or king seven.
I wonder if it'll screw up things if I bring up the action tracker on my end, and I can, we can look at stats and stuff while we're waiting for a hand. Peter with the pocket twos, he folds.
Oh,
Actually, are we six-handed now? We are six-handed.
Check.
It's very difficult not having any audio on my end.
Check.
Katie has the 8 of hearts here. Just looks like fire out a small bet and try to take down this pot. Looks like it's gonna work.
Bet and fold.
Yeah, I've got 1,000.
I can see the action tracker on my end, kind of. Yes, yes. I noticed Jeremy didn't change the ante. There we go. We're half ante now. Stack sizes are going to be off a little bit. It's the one thing with the tablet. You got to make sure you're doing everything right. It looks like a $4,500 bet. 55, 5.5. It's got the ace jack. Katie's gonna call on the button, king queen. Tony folds the jack 10. Heads up pot. Katie has position. Pretty interesting flop. Katie hits mid pair with the queen. Katana's up has the top pair of aces. Katie's only running to 5 outs here. Let's get some sort of runner straight. Another 5.5k bet. Katie's gonna call. Seven of clubs is a little bit of help. Katana got the gut shot. There's no gut shot, sorry. Bet. Katie's going into the tank. A small bet, 5.5k. Looking like a value bet. It's 30k in the middle. Possible for possible straights out there. Katie makes the correct laydown.
You fold, right?
Yeah.
I lost my chat. Brad says she's on a sun run. Jesus, 1 outers, fellas, with the jacks, and then proceeds to run like God. Hey, chip in a chair. Chip in a chair, my friend. The A7 suited, 3.5k now. Katie's playing it a little bit cautious, doesn't really want to play. I think she folded the ace-9 suited there. She's trying not to tangle with the big stack. Matt Cormier, she had a lot of outs. Crazy. down to Peter. He's gonna flat call on the button. Ace 4 off. Both the blinds are gonna get involved. Looks like Peter hits a bit of a gut shot. Katie has a gut shot. John's a pair of threes. He's gonna fire out a 2K bet and a call. Check, check. There's Peter straight. Tom's gonna go for a steal, looks like. Fires out 4,000. Peter shoves all in. Tom quickly
Are you feeling
folds.
satisfied now, Teddy? Because I can go on busting you up all night.
Oh, we got someone who following on tick. On kick. Daniel, thank you for the follow.
This one goes to him?
Yes, please.
Richard's gonna finally come out firing. Makes it 3.5K to go. Tom with the ace queen again. I think he's gotten this like 3 or 4 times. Richard, 11 outs. Richard's got the straight already. I was just gonna have to fold there. He didn't have anything. Had the ace high. See our payouts here. We're only paying top 2 tonight. Only had 11 players starting. 700 for first. 510 for second. Katie's gonna play her position here, queen 5. Min bets it to 2K. Tony's gonna call. As does Richard. Katie's got a nice little open-ended with the queen high club draw. Queen high backdoor club draw. Richard's got top pair. Oh, Richard ends up hitting trip 8s. He's gonna check it.
I'm all in.
Katie looks like a $6,500 bet. Richard shoves all in. Shoot, I don't know what happened here. I'm screwing up Jeremy's tablet. I'm messing with Jeremy with the action tracker on my end.
6 and 12.
Yeah, I think I screwed something up. Sorry, Jeremy.
Yeah,
You know, if you guys are joining us on any of the social medias, really appreciate you guys checking us out.
Stacks of people messed up.
Tony's now deciding this is the time. We'll see if the pocket threes can work for Tony. It worked for Katie. Richard's giving it some thought.
Thank you.
Gonna fold. A little worried about the player behind.
Call if I didn't have him to act next.
Add it there. Pocket there.
You had me beat.
What's that?
You had me beat, but
Yeah, I
Blinds
knew
are
I was
6 and
racing
12
the
now.
call, but I was prepared, I'm prepared to race.
600 big blind ante.
First one looked okay.
Pardon me?
First one looked okay-ish.
That's all you need to do, you just need to look at once.
Dude, but the second one was like, whoa, nope.
Peter's gonna check it over.
Clean up the flop, maybe.
Blind versus blind action. Looks like Richard, 45. He's got 45K now. Tony deciding all in pocket twos.
84.
Richard, the ace king suited.
I'm all in.
He shoves all in. Wow, that's a big,
Richard's all in.
big all in. It's the second biggest stack at the table.
Quack, quack.
Looks like everybody's gonna fold. Pocket twos versus ace king. Pocket twos now has got a club draw.
84.
There's the straight for the twos.
No, I don't think it is.
Oh, look at that. The ace king suited.
6, 7, 80.
Tony back in this tournament.
89? 6, 7.
Winning a nice big pot.
84.
18.2K.
I thought you had
Yeah,
another
100.
500 and you actually had that, right?
I need a hundred.
Where are they? What's that?
I thought you had another 500.
Oh. Well, if you want to lend it to me.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I would love to.
There, now I don't have to go all in, I can actually play a little bit. Although I still might just go all in. Seems to be the move.
Well,
Oh,
Looks like it's gonna get folded around to the blinds. Katie hits a nice open-ended. Tony's got the queen high. He fires out 2,000. Tony folds. Tom's got the king queen suited. It's like a 3.5k bet. 4.5k. Tony, the pocket fives. Wow. Folds.
45 total.
I figured his stack was going in there, but I was mistaken.
3 bets on this.
Tony's gonna wait for a better time. Tony's got 13 big blinds. If you guys are still in the chat, let me know. I don't know if my chat froze. Glad all of you guys could be here tonight. Joining us for our attempt at our first stream. Tony's gonna take a little stab at it. Both players checked it over to him. Seen some weakness. Tony attacks. Now he's sitting up at 15 big blinds. Just above Peter now. Katie with the ace-5 suited. Take a bet at 25. Pretty dry flop for all the players. It's getting checked around. There's Katie's ace. Katie, 3.5k bet. Imagine everybody's going to get away from this one, which they do. missed some of the action here, unfortunately. Tony looks like he had enough flush draw. Tony slowly creeping up the ranks here. 21.8K. He was down to, what was it, 5K not long ago? I was going for a button steal. Queen 4 off. Katie's got the A7 suited. She folds. Tony folds as well.
Set the queen as well. Those are queen.
Button moves Katie.
Okay.
Haven't seen any chatters from Twitch.
Can't see it.
I'm actually gonna head over there right now. I'm gonna see what's going on. See if I'm actually live. Make sure everything's working. Oh, hello.
Someone say something?
I don't even see a stream up here. It says I'm offline on Twitch. That doesn't make sense.
Like a speaker. Kicked in.
Oh, it might be the noise when somebody subscribes to the channel.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to play something.
Spend so far on this, right?
Ooh, we got an interesting pot here building. Richard with the ace queen. Katie with the ace 5. Both players miss. I think Katie's gonna sense some weakness here and take a stab at it. She does. Richard's gonna call. He's got the gut shot. Probably gonna worry Katie a little bit. There's Richard's gut shot. He hit it.
Ace 5.
Richard tries for a trap. Katie was not going to be easily fooled. Queen Jack for the big stack. Fires out 4K. Looks like everyone's gonna get out of the way. I'm unsure why Twitch is All Out Poker is live right now. Not seeing a feed though. Yeah, something's going on with Twitch. Very strange. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not getting a feed on Twitch here. Got an interesting pot brewing here. Absolutely nothing. Take a look at the chip stacks. Both Richard and Gaetan are pretty close. Got a little bit more, but Amy's kind of dwindling down her stack a little bit.
You need to deal with action there. Maybe this is it.
Try it. Top one's yours. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why Twitch is not getting the feed here. Seems like Kick doesn't get the feed either. Sorry, I'm trying to run into some problems here, but
Is it?
trying to get this stuff figured out.
Big hand for someone.
Big hand for me on the
I
button.
don't know. It's hard to say who.
And able to connect.
Could be anyone. First, lead. See?
Okay. Take a bet, 3.5k. Tony with the queen 8. So he's gonna get involved in the small blind. Richard's gonna get involved as well. It's on hitting. Wow. Trip 10s. Fire out a small bet. Everybody's gonna fold. That sound means that the blinds are going up next hand. We're 8 and 16 now. Well, 8 and 16 next hand.
It's 25.
Katie making it 2.5k with 10-8 suited. That's a fun hand. Tony with the ace-9 on the button. He's not going to give away his position that easily. Richard, ace-queen for him. He just flat calls. In the small blind. 3 ways going to a flop. Wow, look at that flop. What a flop for Katie. Katie with the open-ended with a flush draw. It's a small 3.5k bet. Tony's got a gut shot with the ace of clubs as well. He may try to see another card, see if he can catch a club or an 8. Try to improve his hand a little bit. He's gonna call. Richard folds. Katie straight. Tony only running to an 8. He's got 3 outs. That would be disastrous for Katie. Katie firing another little value bet, 5.5K. Tony's gonna fold. Katie picking up a nice sized pot. Imagine that's gonna hit Tony pretty hard. He's probably the shortest stack at the table now. Message from Carrie. Tony's gonna come from behind for the win. Very well could happen. $80 under the gun. King queen off. 3.2K. Lines are 800, 1600. Dangerous. Gaetan is a pitting top pair, but Katie's got him out kicked. And he's firing 3.5K bet. Katie calls. Oh, that club. Gaetan ends up hitting a flush draw. He's still firing. 5.5K now. Curious to know what Katie's gonna do here. She's gonna call. She's gonna fade a clubber or two. Oh, that gives Katie, that 5 gives Katie the check mark. Check, check.
You got it. Bring coffee with my queen.
Katie picking up a 26K pot from one of the big stacks too. Let's put Katie down second place. Really not far behind Gaetan. Richard's sitting with 36.4K. Glad Carrie can be in the chat. You guys are all over there on Facebook. Let me know. Let me know who's in the chat. Tony waiting for his moment. Everyone's just gonna fold. Looks like the Tony was in the blinds with Katie. Katie's not gonna have a choice to tangle with the big stack here. Time of hitting a pair of 10s with an open-ended. Katie hit top pair. Bet of 3K and Katie calls. See what develops on the turn. Katie's now actually has a flush draw with the heart. Ton is no heart. 4 gives Katie the check mark now. Tom fires out 4K bet. Probably thinking it was a value bet for Katie, I guess.
like we got ourselves a blind versus blind action here. So it looks like we are just streaming currently on Facebook and YouTube. It's like the restream is running into problems with Twitch and Kick. Might be a bitrate problem. I'm running at a higher bitrate than I think they can handle, so maybe it just shut down my stream because I was up a little higher, but we'll figure that stuff out. Figure it out for next time. Tony's sitting at 7
Pretty
big blinds,
bad.
Peter's sitting at the 9 big blinds.
Said it must have been pretty bad.
Wasn't very good. I had two moves, fold or shove. It wasn't shoving yet, so I wasn't holding it.
I knew that's where you were, and I was debating if I would call.
Oh, when I shove, I want you to call.
That's true.
Doesn't mean I'm winning, but it's a deal.
Here we go. 80 making it 3.5k. Tony pocket nines behind. Now's the time Peter's putting it into. Ace King.
Nines. Wayne Gretzky.
So Katie's gonna fold. Ace King pocket nines. All in. 2 short stacks. Tony's tournament life is at risk. Does it go to a flop? Peter hits his ace. He's looking for a 9. He's got an open-ended now. He does not get it. Tony is eliminated.
Hey, brother.
Very unfortunate situation for Tony.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He was hanging on. Carrie's dream of Tony
I assume he's got me.
coming behind for the win. It's not going to happen.
Good game, Tony.
Yeah, that's good. I folded my small.
We're now 4-handed. So we got ourselves a limped pot. Richard ends up hitting an open-ended. He's gonna play it a little bit safe though. Oh, there you go. Richard just hit it straight. Don's gonna fire into him again. Richard on the button. Opts for a 3-bet. blinds are still 800, 1600, an 800 big blind ante. Everybody's gonna fold. 80 gets a nice little walk. Seeing Katie's the big stack at the table now. 54K. Let me know your predictions in the chat. Who do you think is going to win? Pocket sevens. On the button. Just going to flat call. Katie calls, as does Richard with the pocket threes. Neither of the players decided to raise. Oh, card sticking problem. Katie hits the pair of fives. Fires at the 3.5K bet. Katie calls.
He can't hear you, he's dead.
It's like both players are checking. Trying to play it a little bit slow. Imagine it's probably going to go check check here. See our payouts first 700, second 510. Ooh, pocket tens. See what kind of bet he's gonna make. Looks like 5K. Katie folds the queen jack on the button. Everyone folds to Peter in the big blind, who wakes up with ace jack. Gonna flat call. Going to a flop. Wow, Peter ends up hitting a flush draw with the ace of clubs. Still has some overcards to the tens. Peter checks it over. Gatana shoves all in. 40K. Does Peter want to risk it? 2 overcards and a flush draw. The nut flush draw. Peter's gone into the tank. He's got 11 outs. You can see it's practically still a coin flip. Peter's sitting at 46%. 54% for Gatana. He folds. That's a big laydown for Peter. It's like he's gonna find a better time.
The best move I could do.
He was worried about something. It's a fairly big pot. Gatana's now moved back up to the first place in chips. Just ahead of Katie.
Unless you rebuild that.
Look at this Peter. Pocket queens. Looks like his patience paid off. Katie makes the correct laydown with the ace-9. See, these people are sitting right around 20 big blinds for the most part. Between YouTube and Facebook, seems like we got, says 19 viewers on YouTube. Welcome everybody. If you guys are new here, we're just starting up a brand new live stream, a home game stream. Probably something like you've never seen before. Low stakes tournament. Oh, looks like we got ourselves a mystery hand here. I'm worried that maybe a card would have gone. Looks like Katie's cards are on the sensor. What do you think Katie has here? There's the straight for Gatan. Matt Olton in the chat. Katie to goat. We will see. She's in a good spot to win this tournament. And to call. Katie must be sitting here with something like 2 pair. Oh, that could be interesting. It's an all in. It's not a snap call from Katie, so. That sound means the blinds are going up next hand. 1,000, 2,000. Katie's going into the tank. I have no idea what she has for cards. The mystery is killing me. Katie a little bit confused in this hand. Curious to know if she actually wants to risk it. Looks like it's for her tournament life as well. Looks like she's itching to call. And a fold.
I'll show you. I flopped it.
Oh, shows the straight. We have no idea what Katie folded there. Puts Katie short a stack at the table.
get like a jack on a turn, though, you know, flop it, and
He's got a mountain of chips, but
you must have an 8.
Something like that.
Jeremy's running a little bit of a problem with the tablet.
Oh, I would give you enough.
Not a very exciting hand anyway. Lines are 1,000, 2,000. So Katie's gonna pick up those blinds. Hey, girl power. You know who she's waiting for, or who she's cheering for. Katie with the king 10 off.
That's 4,000.
Looks like she's gonna opt for a min bet here, 4K. Gonna get folded around.
1,000.
And 2 for your big one.
You're calling?
The ante is,
So, 1,000, 2,000. Yeah, but
and
it's
the ante's
1,000.
half.
Okay, I just want to play my blinds. Yeah.
Gonna defend with the king 9. Tom has the king of diamonds. Katie's got the 10 of diamonds. Katie's got him out kicked with the 10. Katie is 75% favorite now to win this hand. Both players playing a little bit slow. Ooh, the king. This could be interesting. Both players hit the king. Imagine Katie's going to make the call here. 10 kicker's probably going to play, right? That's what we see. If she makes the call. She does make the call. Katie ends up winning that pot. 28K pot.
I call my mom now. It's not actually a joke because she's not even around. Oh.
my mom's probably been screaming at her TV for 2 hours. She always watches and hates it.
Oh, really? She watches all the time?
She watches, but she's always mad at me for
If you guys are new here, you know, would really appreciate a like and a subscribe.
shit. Fluffing, you name it, whatever I'm doing, she's usually upset.
Looks like we got some more blind versus blind action.
I'm a stage.
4s are going to take that one.
You're doing audio. These guys that don't even exist. They're going on the ground though. They're like sharks, though. Absorbing what's going on. Making their noise.
Let's see if I can figure out why this Twitch stream was not working. Katie with the pocket 7s. Looking like it might have been a... Like the 7s are good. 9-3 couldn't make a miracle happen. Blinds 1,000, 2,000 with a 1,000 big blind ante. Ace queen down for Katie. Min betting it to 4K. Peter with the pocket jacks. Looks like he just flat calls. Peter might be... Peter could have got a double up here. If he shoved pre-flop. Imagine Katie probably would have called. Not a very good flop for Katie. Wondering if she just might just give up and give it to him. Actually does.
You might go over too. She's like that.
Yeah.
She doesn't understand the game though.
Likes it, says what he gambling.
She controls gambling.
$30,000. Jesus, Katie.
A lot of money. When you're gonna buy her a car, right?
Yes.
I don't know. It's being recorded.
WPT or something.
Oh, this game is what, 60,000?
Let's see what's going on here. Don's up hitting a pair of 9s. Look at our pre-flop raise here. Katie, the highest percentage, 29%.
Hi, Tony.
Don's not far behind, 22%.
Can't drive anymore. It's like that we can drive.
Katie being the most aggressive at the table.
He told me once his number getting better like this.
I hope he gets better. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I know him for a long time too. Sold cell phones in the family mom for 13 years, and he's one of the best clients. He was texting me and sure I was there. Real commission too, so.
Our chip counts been going up and down and up and down. Everyone's hovering around that 15 to 20 big blind mark. Got a couple limpers. Everybody wants to see a flop. Peter with the top pair. Firing at 3K. Get down, he's running to 1 out. 6 of clubs. That's all that's left in the deck for him. But he folds. Tom's got the King Jack off, firing out a 6.5K bet. Just over a 3x. Katie's gonna call with the King Queen. Richard folds the Queen 10. Not a great flop for either player. None of them have a club. Plus that ace down on the board is a little bit scary. There's Katie's queen. And she's going to fire out a little bet here. Looks like 5K. Four players left. 2 from the money. Still anybody's tournament.
Apparently the scanner didn't read one of my hands. My daughter's texting me asking me what I had.
Lie to her.
Katie with the Jack 10. So she's gonna min raise to 4K. Richard folds. Peter calls with the ace jack. Katie is crushed. Peter giving Katie some free cards. Peter's got the jack of diamonds here. I know a small bet, 4K. Imagine Katie's gonna throw it away. Richard again with the, he's got the ace jack. Looks like Twitch is working all right. I guess I was just thinking I was having problems on my end. Looks like Kick got shut down though. Richard with the ace high club draw. Both players checking. There it is. The nut flush for Richard. Not playing it slow this time. We've seen him check a lot in these scenarios. That sound, you know what it means. Blinds are now up. I believe they are now 1,224. The 1,200 big blind ante. So thank you guys here for joining me in the stream. It's been a blast. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves.
Choked on air.
Nasty air.
I do need a smoke. It's long, no break left.
Lungs
You don't
make
need
it
to start.
warm enough, breathing air. Ridiculous.
Around in your nostrils.
Lungs need smoke. It's survival.
Well, I probably do at this point, honestly.
It's like we got a blind versus blind action. Peter hits top pair. Richard has nothing. He's gonna take a stab at it. I think he makes it 4.5k. Peter calls. See if Richard's gonna give up here. He's not. He's going for a bluff. So he makes it 5.5.
Yeah, maybe.
Peter's gonna call. Richard's gonna show the bluff. Gonna put Richard now. He's 12 big blinds. Peter's managed to make his way up to the biggest stack at the table, 50.6k. Petey's hovering around that middle of the pack. Oh, so I found out why Kick isn't working. Apparently my Kick account has been suspended due to breach of terms of service. Reason, solicitation. Yeah. Alrighty then. Looks like that sounds like a lot of fun. Something I'm gonna have to look into. Guess I need to read the terms of service. That's too bad. Solicitation. What does that even mean? What was I doing that was... Doesn't even make any sense. I wasn't promoting anything. I wasn't trying to sell you guys something. Let's see what's developing in this pot here. I'm just catching up. Three-handed. Peter looks like he's got the best hands with the pair of sevens. Of course, neither player has nothing. Peter's going to take a stab at it, looks like. 4 cards straight out there. 10 gives any player a straight. Moving into the next hand. Blinds are 12 and 24. Hand number 84. Done 84 hands so far on the table. Richard with pocket kings, 6.5k. Katana is going to make the call with the, or no, sorry, he folded. Everybody folded. Thought he made the call there. Peter's going to still sitting at that top of the chip stack. Imagine we're gonna see some action here soon. Katie's got all the small chips. Makes her stack look intimidating. Peter with the ace-king. That was like, what, 6.5k to me? Everyone's gonna fold? Oh no, I lost my chat. What happened to my chat? I can't see anything. Kick team. Hey there, Allo Poker. We noticed that you are having some technical issues with your live stream, and this could be due to incorrect settings that you've set up in your OBS/Streamlabs. Feel free to contact our team, and they will be happy to assist you in resolving the issue. Might have been streaming at too high of a bit rate, which is possible. Seeing a couple messages here. A little late on this one. All the girls are here. Amanda Panties. What? Interesting YouTube name. No, I'm excited you guys are here. This is the first time running this stream. You know, of course some hiccups, but you know, work out the problems, work out the small kinks. I'm glad you guys could join me. You're located in the Maritimes, Moncton, New Brunswick, in Canada. Let me know where you guys are from in the chat. I'd love to know how far this stream is getting pushed. And let me know what you think of the stream. You know, a lot of the streams that you kind of see are very high production through a lot of wealthy casinos and other poker rooms. And then a lot of the other streams are just, you know, pros and stuff playing online. So this is a little bit of a different take on it. You know, you have a home game with regular players. A nice fresh look on the game. You know, there's no professionals here. People are going to make mistakes, which is great. And it's exciting when people are making mistakes. If people are just constantly making optimal moves, it's, you know, I mean, the game poker is poker. It's never going to be not boring, but you can certainly see the experience in some players here.
17.
20 there.
Looks like I might have missed something here.
Oh, we can have that smoke.
Money is dead.
Katie's got eliminated and all in. Unfortunate for Katie. Katie becomes our 4th elimination in this tournament. We are now on the money bubble.
Yeah. That's what they say.
Got me back for that 5, huh?
What's that?
Got me back for that 5.
If you fold it, I need a small one.
Yeah.
Oh, I said,
Not enough.
I need a diamond, 5K.
I remember.
Send Katie a quick text.
Yeah, everyone just wanted.
Make sure to thank her for coming by and showing a lot of support to this new stream. What I'm trying to do here.
I got you this far though. You got enough.
Very
right?
exciting.
Luck can only get you so far, Katie. What?
The number of tournaments I play, I don't actually win.
Take
No,
care. It takes Dave 10 minutes to see it. Somebody
Tips for the donate and dilute.
big. What? It's 24.
You see those payouts. Just as a reminder, first place, $700. Second place, $510. We're on the money bubble. Richard, the shortest stack at the table now. Peter on the button with the queen 7. Looks like he's gonna get involved here.
6,000.
Looks like a 6K bet. A7 suited for Guitar. The biggest stack at the table. 75.7K in his stack. So he's gonna make the call. Gonna check it over to Peter.
You fold it.
Peter fires out a 6K bet. He's gonna fold.
So nothing matched. Small. Is suited but nothing matched the front.
Richard with the queen 5 off folds. Looks like everyone's gonna fold. Everyone had just garbage. That hand was a garbage hand. Zikatana sitting 87.7K now. 53% of the chips on the table. Peter, second place, 34% of the chips on the table. And we got poor Richard looking for some double ups to try to get back into this tournament. Nobody wants to get involved. I'm sure Richard is just happy to pick up those free chips. Sitting at 9 big blinds. Katana shoves all in. Gonna pick up those blinds. Look at our VPIP here. Katana's sitting at 50%. Peter's sitting at 32.
I've had it twice. You beat me
Richard,
with one.
22%.
And nobody called me on the other.
You just trying to tilt him again?
I'm getting blinded out anyways.
Myself, man.
Not getting the good enough cards to shoot shove.
Looks like Peter's gonna flat call with the king 5 suited in the small blind. Katana's gonna, like he's gonna make a bet. Peter's just gonna quickly fold, I think. That's what it looked like anyway. Slowly getting those chips. He's sitting now 93.7k, 50%, 57% of the chips on the table. Richard is gonna have to make a move here soon. Sitting at that 8 big blind mark. Peter with the king 2, throws it away. Gonna let the big stack.
Don't worry about it.
So Katana shoved all in, I believe, and Richard folded. Had the queen 9 off. Katana folds the 10-8. I think Richard shoved all in and Peter just folded, so Richard ended up picking up those chips. Well needed chips, may I mention. Looks like we're sitting around 13 viewers now. I think that's just on Facebook maybe, or YouTube, sorry. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate the support. I know the shorts, everybody has been enjoying the shorts. You know, a couple of them have been doing extremely well on the channel. So all of the support is greatly appreciated. And if you want to see more of this, you know, make sure to like and subscribe. I might have to start doing stuff on the action tracker.
Pull in.
Just to try to make sure things are going well. Stack sizes will be off just a little bit. Missed blinds and all that kind of stuff. So dealer is actually on. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to fix the tablet here. It's all good. Everything's kind of getting a little screwed up, but that's all right. for the stack sizes and stuff, but it's close. It's close. There's not too many big hands that are happening. We're on hand 103 right now. Played 103 hands on this table. Actions to Peter on the button. He's gonna fold.
What are you trying to do? Surveillance?
No, I want to recall. Tired. Tired.
5,000.
Hands up next to him.
Oh boy, blinds are getting high now.
Yeah, hands up. 15, 30.
Blinds are now 1,500, 3,000. Actually, it's Richard with the A7.
I'm all in.
All in.
Shoves all in with the A7. Peter's got the pocket sixes in the small blind. Curious to know if Peter's going to make the call here. Still, it's at least half of his stack for sure.
Test.
Just over half of his stack.
Absolutely hate this hand. Nothing ever goes well for me with this hand, so I'm gonna just
He folds. He folds the pocket sixes.
Well, what'd you have?
pocket sixes.
Oh, I had 2 overs.
That's that hand.
Catalan's the most aggressive here. Let's look at the aggression frequency. 45%. Richard sitting at 32. Peter, 28%.
The opposite.
I've lost count of the number of times I've run into set over set with pocket sixes.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
7,000 more.
7,000 more?
Is it 10,000 total?
No, 7,000 was,
10,000 total. 7,000 more than the big.
well, that's all it is. 7,000 difference. So,
It's easier, you just say how much you want to put in. It's
Yeah.
easier for this.
10 total?
So Gaetan raises to 10K. Richard with the king 10. Wonder if he's just going to keep getting bullied. He shoves all in. That's going to put Gaetan in a weird spot. We're starting to see some action now at this three-handed table. We're on the money bubble. Does he want to risk it? He doesn't. Throws it away. Richard picks up a nice sized pot. Richard has certainly put himself back in this tournament. Sitting there is right behind Peter. Richard sitting with 14 big blinds. Peter's sitting at 45K.
just made the game longer.
Oh, 15. Good call.
We're just gonna flat call. Peter checks. Blind versus blind action. Ooh. Richard hits mid pair. Got the possibility of backdoor hearts as well. Peter's hit top pair. Richard quickly throws it away. Jeremy, very quick at dealing. How quick he is shuffling those cards. Shout out to Jeremy in the chat. Tony in the chat, eliminated not long ago. Where do you find these donkeys? Bring back the Tony. Tony, you played great. You played great. There's no, we'll have you back for sure. It's always entertaining to stream with you on there. Love having you over. Peter hits mid pair. It's like just check, check. Imagine this pot's probably not really going anywhere. Times at bottom pair with a gut shot. Peter with the check mark now in that pair of sixes. Peter six is going to take that. Tony, I'm glad you're in the chat. I should have got you to come into the commentary booth here with me and help me do some commentary. Didn't think of it though. Next time, next time.
I'm all in.
Wow, we got an all-in and a call. Peter versus Richard. This is it. Richard still behind. Richard needs a king or a jack here. He does not get it. Richard gets eliminated on the bubble. Very unfortunate for Richard. Managed to claw his way back into this tournament. Got himself into a coin flip situation with Peter. Can't blame him. It's a great spot either way. Richard getting eliminated third place. We now have some heads up action. Peter versus Gaetan.
I think that's like their 700.
705.10.
Okay. What do you think? Play all the way? Or what? It doesn't matter. I'm not the. It's a good looking guy. We got more. Team Anti and.
Not sure what they're talking about. I can't really hear anything, but it kind of looks like they're talking about a split. Yeah, they always, I don't know. The players don't like playing heads up here. I don't know why. Heads up is a great. Is a great form of poker.
500 each. We go all in the rear hand.
Both players are relatively even in stacks too.
Can play two.
500 each.
Go all in the rear hand.
500 each and then play for the rest.
Is that cool?
You don't have to go all in.
I can go see what they're discussing. I'm kind of half curious, so I'll be right back. You guys won't hear any commentary from me.
That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, that's as long as what it is. It doesn't change anything.
Yeah, it's not gonna change anything. You're gonna do 500.
Yeah. Alright.
It's up to you. May as well play.
Yeah.
Play?
Yeah.
Others discussing if they want to snake a deal or not. They're just gonna play them.
Okay, yeah.
Are you gonna put an ante in Pete?
I can't hear anything in there, so it's like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Check them out. That's the right price though, 700 and 510?
Yep. Double checking here just to make sure.
Checks.
2, 3, 2, 5.
I feel like I should spread the money out on there, like the World Series of Poker. Yeah. I should do that. Get my kids a nice little box or something like that. Have a big money thing on the.
Sit there looking made of plastic there. Start somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. That would be so lame, but so awesome at the same time. Yep. Money's all good. Yeah, sorry, Jeremy. I kind of screwed up. Kind of screwed up the tablet a couple times on you. I was working on it in there. Yeah, there was a couple times I think where. Yeah. Anyway.
At least it wasn't me.
You see the big hand where I went all in the river with straight and she had.
I did. I'll be honest. I was like, I wasn't a very good commentator for that hand. So all I think is you had a boat with like King 10.
No, I had it straight. She had it
Straight, she had trips.
Oh, was it? Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, I caught like wind of it, but I said I have no audio, so I can't hear anything, and it's like, it's so hard to kind of.
Oh, I thought
figure
the
out what's
audio
going
was
on.
hooked.
Well, then
Audio's not hooked up.
No, it is. It works on the stream and stuff, but I can't hear
Oh.
what you guys are saying inside. So.
you got more.
Yeah.
You have you covered.
It was like 50.
I've got a real.
I can go.
Push it.
Sorry, I didn't chip it. It's not good, but. I'm gonna go back in the commentary booth.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry everybody, I'm back. They were just discussing some splits and stuff. Shoves all in here. Peter's got a little bit of a chip lead over him, but not too much. Remember the prize is 700 for first place. $510 per second, not too far. They were discussing a split. It would have been, I don't know, pretty much each player taking home $600. You know, almost to kind of decide to play it out, which I don't blame them. I'd appreciate them playing it out. Makes it entertaining for all of us.
46,200.
I think this is the first time I've seen Peter heads up.
46,200.
Really going into the tank with this 6-5 suited. I know it's a great hand, but... And he calls. We've got ourselves an all-in situation. King 10 versus 6-5. Can Peter eliminate Gaetan here? Cards are sticking. Oh, a little bit of a sweat. Needs an 8 for a straight. Neither player has a pair. Oh, there's the straight.
I got a straight draw.
Got a straight draw too.
Nope.
Peter wins the tournament, eliminating Gaetan with the 6-5 suited, hitting that 8 on the turn, giving him that straight.
Is this the 510?
I believe that's Peter's first win at the All Out Poker home game.
Congrats to all of these players. We're going to stop the stream right now, but thank you guys again for tuning in for tonight's live stream. First kind of real live stream. You know, make sure to like and subscribe, you know, for when we come live next time. And thank you guys again for the support. This is I'm your host and commentator, Dave Frazier, signing out. Good night.
Yeah, see you next time.